Okej.
It's their primary form of defense.
Chłopaki, Alex, damy radę czy nie?
Make some just
Alex.
a bit harder to see them,
Wyjedziemy
so
czy nie?
keep your eyes peeled to the horizons.
Wow, patrzcie.
Wow.
To your right hand side, kind of hanging out behind that tree trunk, is an okapi.
Patrzcie, tam u góry jest.
It was from headquarters, which tricks people into thinking they're related to zebra, but they're not. The okapi are actually the only known living relative of the giraffe. They were discovered by the Western world until 1901. Up until that point, we thought they were mythological because we'd never seen them before.
Będziemy dawać. My będziemy
Wow,
dawać.
tutaj coś będzie.
Wow, a co tam jest?
Nie wiem.
Co to za zwierzątka tam są?
All right, we're going to keep moving right along. It isn't uncommon to not see a lot of animals in the forest. Deforestation has greatly reduced their homes. And as goes the home, so goes the animal. Can't survive. Oh, there goes
O,
the
co
black
to
rhino.
jest?
Now that's a once-in-a-lifetime sight, friends.
Ale duży
It's less than 5,000 animals in the world. They've been poached to such small numbers for their horns because sadly a lot of cultures think their horns have medicinal purposes.
Chłopaki, co to było?
They do not. The only purpose of having their horns
Oh,
is keeping the
shit.
rhino alive. In fact, they can't survive without their horns.
Że one nie przejdą? Przecież jakby się rozpędził to... Ale patrzy, no.
Wow. A tu coś jest? Co ty mówisz? Maksiu, co ty powiedziałeś? Śmierdzi? Co ty gadasz?
Ja wiem, że waha Ferdi.
To the left,
Żerafy,
there's
kupa?
orange animals on the top of the hill. Those are
O,
bongos.
patrzcie.
Bongos are also called ghosts of the forest because they're very rare.
Tam też leżą, na dole, tam.
And the beige animals are greater food, one of the larger species of antelope.
Alex, patrz,
Those
teraz
are
idziemy pod górę.
Females have
Jakieś
horns,
łańcuchy
or
będą
males
potrzebne.
have horns. The females, as you can see, do not.
I
However,
daj,
we're calling farewell to the forest and heading to the Sabi River now. See if we can find some of the aquatic animals that have come to call around their home. If you guys have questions, please feel free to ask them right away.
Ale fajnie.
Can't guarantee I'll have an answer, but I'll answer every question I can to the best of my ability. I know a little bit about a lot of different things. That's usually pretty darn helpful. Oh, to the right in the river. Nile hippopotamus. Make sure we're seated,
O,
friends.
hipo.
Nile hippopotamus are one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. They get up to 5,000 pounds. Now they're dangerous because they're territorial. Being territorial makes them extremely aggressive. You can see
Tak.
the back of a hippo there to the left. And the white birds, including the one kind of flopping its wings there, it's pink-backed pelicans. They get their name because during mating season they do actually have a pale pink back. They like to live in pods of 20 to 500 mated pairs. So if you're actually counting individual birds, about 41,000. It's a lot of birds. Just saying.
Tam był z tamtej strony, tam w wodzie się schował. Chłodził się, bo mu gorąco.
Chłopaki, i co jest?
A tu są ptaki, te albatrosy. Te pelikany.
O, kupę zrobił, widzieliście?
Wow, o są hipopotawy tam z tym.
Wow, hipo.
There. There's also a hippo in the water just beneath it. That's a baby.
Baby hipo.
Make sure we're seated, friends. Even the little ones have to be seated on laps. Just so everyone knows, I can see you guys. I got this magic thing called a mirror. Hi. So everyone's free to see me. Vice versa. Versa
O, jest
versa.
hipo.
I'm not positive which one it is.
Pływają.
A couple more hippos to the left. Now it might look like they're swimming through the water, but they're not. Please remain seated.
Jest hipo.
Gotta sit down or we're not going forward. Thanks. Keep your tushies in your seats. Also thanks. There are Nile crocodiles on the left-hand side. Nile crocodiles are the largest of the crocodilians in Africa, getting up to 20 feet long, weighing up to 500 pounds. They're quite large.
Widziałeś ile ich jest? Że one nie zaatakują tych hipopotamów?
All right.
Wow. Ale dajemy gazu.
Towards the savannah, where some of the better known animals are. Hopefully we'll see a whole bunch down there. I find the savannah very inspiring.
Przez wodę przejechaliśmy.
Things like the Lion King, animators who Disney actually toured exclusively in the early 1990s around East Africa in preparation for that film.
O, ale mocno.
Oh no! We found a giraffe jam!
Aha.
I know, I shouldn't quit my day job. But joke's on you, this is my day job. Listen, I only tell absolutely atrocious ones or really educational puns, okay? They've been dad approved. You're welcome. Yeah, I told you your mind's gonna be blown. And to the right-hand side, that's a baobab tree. Baobabs are also called trees of life because they store life-giving water in their trunks. They remain leafless about 9 months out of the year to help them do this, and remaining leafless gave them a different name. The upside-down tree, because they look like their roots are half in the air. Now, as we head towards the savannah, I'm going to go ahead and warn you guys, I'm only going to talk about animals that are in close proximity to us. So, while we will see a lot of animals off in the distance, I'm not going to say a word about them until we get closer so you guys can see them better at that point. And we will get some pretty up-close and personal looks at some beasties. And now this is actually our first look at the savannah. The landscape before us is heavily influenced by the animals that call it home. Africans bulldoze over trees to eat them, giraffes prune the undersides of trees, and the antelope mow the grasses. So life here, you could say, is a delicate and beautiful balance. And in saying that, you would be correct. Oh man, we keep catching up to this giraffe turn. We'll never get anywhere. And in just a second, you're going to see a couple animals. There's giraffes. There's going to be another one really a little bit closer in just a second. These are Maasai giraffes, so they are the tallest of the subspecies, getting anywhere between 18 and 20 feet tall, making them the tallest animal on the planet. Now, the way we can tell that they're Maasai is by looking at their pattern. If you notice, it looks a little messy. Messy Maasai. Their brown spots are very jagged edged, and their pattern's not very regulated, so that's how you know they're Maasai. They do graze for about 20 hours a day. Sleep for about 30 to 60 minutes. So they don't sleep for very long, and it's not consecutively. So they'll take like little power naps, 2, 5, sometimes 10 minutes, and then they're done. I wish I could do that, but honestly, I'd rather be a lion who sleeps for about 16 to 20 hours of the day, and that sounds nice. Another longhorn animal there under the tree, that's a Angolan cattle, also called Watusi cattle. From tip to tip, their longhorns can span 6 feet in length. They're the only domesticated species in Harambe. They are domesticated by the Maasai people who consider that cattle to be a form of wealth. We get a good look at the giraffes in just a second. Just make sure we do remain seated. Well, they're not going to stop. It's a little too close to the road for comfort. Also, to the left-hand side, the only glimpse you're going to get of wild dogs. They're under the trees taking naps. Wild dogs are also called painted dogs because their coats look like they have been painted on. They're one of the most successful predators of the savannah. It's because they hunt in large packs and have a wide range of vocalizations. Let's see, what else can I tell you about giraffes? There's everywhere. So the protrusions on the giraffes' heads are called ossicles. They're made of bone. I will tell you more about them in just a second. To the left-hand side, those are wild dogs. Not in the movie.
Oh, no?
No, they'd be hyenas that are in the movie. Those are sable antelope, the emblem of Harambe. So wild dogs and hyenas are often mistaken for one another, but hyenas are actually in their own family species called hyenidates, and wild dogs are in the canine family, part of the canid branch, closely related to foxes. Now the protrusions on top of a giraffe's heads are called ossicones. They are a bone protrusion, like I said. When they're born, giraffe calves' ossicones lay flat on their heads, but as they age, that cartilage actually calcifies into proper bone and fuses with the skull for a nice solid bone protrusion. So, all right, a couple of calves in just a minute. I'm gonna be pausing for a cattle crossing them. Hey guys, why did the cow cross the road? To annoy me. Just a second, there are 2 calves. These look to be 2 of the younger ones on the reserve.
O, spłoszył je. O.
We're gonna be cautious for just a second.
It's underwater.
They just don't like it when the Ankoli prod them away with their horns. Giraffes can actually get to be about 35 miles per hour. So, and they might look gangly. They're extremely
That one over
powerful.
there is looking the same.
Now this looks like the youngest two calves on the reserve. Sure, the two should be the youngest. There are 5 calves that are part of the tower here in Harambe. Now there are 4 bulls. All right then, 4 bulls, 5 cows, 5 calves. The gray animals to the right are white-bearded wildebeest. 1.5 million of them migrate across the savannah every year. Also called gnu for the grunting sounds they make, GNU, not NEW. Another calf there on the tall grass. Now, Disney animators did study the wildebeest quite thoroughly to make sure that they got their movements just right for that stampede scene. They had to animate quite a lot of them. I like to say they studied their good movement. Get it? Because, you know. You're welcome. Now we are heading towards elephant country. We're going to see if we can find some pachyderms. I'm going to give you guys what I think are some pretty shocking numbers for elephants. 22 months. Their gestation period, that's how long they're pregnant. 13 to 15 years. Their childhood, 40 to 70 years of life expectancy. 96. The number estimated to be poached every day.
Swan!
But they literally cannot populate fast enough for what they do. That is an elephant. Probably a male since it's by itself. Bull elephants tend to live as loners or in small bachelor herds. If you see him flapping his ears, he's not trying to play like Dumbo. He is actually cooling himself off. They've got blood vessels that run the backside of their ears, and by flapping them, they create air currents which cool those blood vessels off, which then circulate back through their body, cooling their entire body off up to 15 degrees. On a hot day in Africa, that's an extremely useful skill to have. Now in Swahili, elephant is tembo.
No, jedziemy do
Gdzie Maksiu jedziemy?
safari, tak? Jesteśmy w Afryce. Wow, na takim dużym moście, popatrz jak wysoko jedziemy.
Now that bridge is bringing us down to the red clay pits. A great place for us to try and find some more elephants. Elephants like to eat red clay to supplement their diet for minerals they can't get any other way. So hopefully we can track them from here. There we go, got some good looking tusk marks all around. Now elephants are in danger not only from poaching but also mining and farming. In the case of mining, coltan, a mineral put into electronics, is actually mined from their homes. Makes them small and powerful. Luckily, that one's actually reusable, so you can turn in your used electronics to electronics stores or cell phone providers. They'll take care of it from there and send it off to get it put into electronics being made, so we don't have to keep mining more. But in the case of the farming, it's because of migrations. They're migratory patterns sweep them across farming country. Conservation found a way to help with that too, though. Elephants are extremely afraid of bees. They don't like to be stung because they have sensitive skin. So farmers are using that. They're building beehive fences around their crops. This protects the crops from the elephant. Elephants are protected from the farmer. And the farmer gets an extra crop of honey. So it's a win-win for everybody, including
No
the bee.
tata tam był z tyłu, a tu są dwa baby.
A couple of elephants gathered there. Where fewer gathered like that usually means that they are female. I actually do think I see a calf on the other side of these females. Yep, there is a calf
O, jest baby!
just behind that lead elephant.
Gdzieś jest malutki.
Definitely a herd of females.
Yes, baby.
Now that little one is about 2 years old, a little over now. Turned 2 in last December.
Widziałeś, a co piękne te drzewa baobaby. No, one magazynują wodę. No i one tutaj mają wodę. Kaczuszki. Słonie tu przychodzą pić wodę i pryskać się, tak? Tak się chłodzi. No.
To the left-hand side, those are greater flamingos. They are the lightest colored and largest of the flamingo species. Do you guys know how they get their pink coloration? from what they eat, but what do they eat? Shrimp, yep.
Oh,
The beta carotene inside of brine shrimp that turns them pink. They're actually born a pale gray color. Irritating shrimp makes them pink.
There's babies.
a robisz też zdjęcie? Czemu?
Słuchaj, tutaj lubi.
Był słoń?
Tak.
Zaraz go zobaczymy. No.
Ja będę. Ja widziałam fleszy.
Widziałeś pierwszy? Okej.
This is a brushier area of the reserve. See if we can find some more animals amongst the bushes.
Gdzieś się pochowały.
Chyba ja
Oop, to the right.
Patrzcie.
Rhino gets its name from the Afrikaans word "weit," which means wide because of its wide square mouth. They are quite large, meaning anywhere between 3,000 and 5,000 pounds. Rhinos can charge at speeds of 35 miles per hour, so they are quite fast. And with their body weight, they're also a living, breathing tank. Luckily, they're a docile animals, white rhinos, so you don't get too many worries.
O, strusie stoją.
Najszybsze ptaki na świecie. Najszybsze ptaki. No one nie fruwają, tylko biegają bardzo szybko.
Well, I do believe we just found another giraffic jam. This time, I'm pretty sure this ostrich is going to stay in the road for a little bit, so we're just going to be nice and slow behind it. As we say here in Africa, poly poly. That means very slowly. The cheetah to the left-hand side, kind of laying there under the trees. Cheetah are one of the fastest animals on the planet, reaching speeds of 65
Pod drzewem
miles per
sobie
hour.
leży, bo mu
Speed coupled
gorąco.
with keen eyesight make them a
Oh, yes.
formidable predator. However, they are built for speed and agility, so they're often run off from their prey by the more powerful predators.
Cheetah! To jest taki bardzo szybki. Taki koń. Idzie sobie z tyłu i jest nie chce puścić. Chodź nam zrobi, okej.
Alright. That is a Kopi, that rock formation. Kopis are a great place to see a number of animals, predator and prey alike. I probably don't see anything on them right now though. During the midday, those rocks can get incredibly hot, and the animals don't like to stand on them. They're a little tender to the touch. To the left-hand side, there are a couple of warthogs. A little ways back there on the hill. Largest of the burrowing species, quite light on their feet though, tending to balance about and run around with their tails held high in the air. It's really cute.
No pozowały się zwierzęta.
Ej, nosorożec.
Another look at those white rhinos, and the small animals with the horns are Bontabak. They're a lesser athletic species of antelope. Yeah, they're ostriches.
Wow.
Pretty big. Weigh about 2.5, or weighs as much as 2 dozen chicken eggs, is about 3.5 pounds. There we go. That animal there, that's a water buck. Get their name because they drink more water than any other antelope in the world. That's a female. Males have horns, females do not.
No, ale jedzie
entered Magadi Glen, the most recent addition to Harambe. It's my favorite place on the reserve. Not too many things actually live here, but it's still really pretty to see. Another Harambe Wildlife Reserve, like other reserves in Africa, works to protect animals, engage people in conservation. You can be part of this by going to the Disney Conservation Fund and supporting it, or by supporting other organizations like it, which work to ensure the future of wildlife and wild places, which is extremely important. Now, Disney is doing something really special right now. Because of the new Lion King movie, they're promoting a certain kind of project for lions. It's called Protect the Pride. 25 years ago, when Lion King came out, it was discovered there were 20,000 lions left in the wild. Prior to that, there had been 200,000. That number has not gotten much bigger in the last 25 years. That's the sad part.
Whoa.
So Disney wants to use the Lion King movie to kind of promote Protect the Pride, which is a conservation project that helps build lion rights. You can actually help donate to it by talking to friends up in the village. They'll be able to tell you exactly how to go about helping with that particular help of the project. So, we're approaching that dock, which means our time together is ended. Not going to say goodbye though.
Chłopaki, fajnie było? Alex, fajna wycieczka? Maksiu? Tak? Pomachajcie, zróbcie bye bye.
So to all of my new friends, my new conservation
Maksiu, Alex, bye bye.
Bye.